Hey guys, it's Emily. So today I'm going to film a video about the law of attraction, and I don't know if you have heard of this before. I only recently discovered this in the last couple of months, and yeah, I just want to share with you what I have learned from studying it and what I have attracted and brought into my life. So a couple of months ago for my birthday I got a voucher for Eason's, and with that money I bought this book, which is The Secret. I'm sure you guys have seen it in many places before, in shops, and I have always wanted to read it. It always stood out to me and I always wondered what it was, but I never just picked it up and bought it. And yeah, like, it was very expensive. It was like €23 for a book, but I was like, I just feel like I need this book in my life, so I got it, and like, I am so happy that I got this. Basically, I'm going to sum up the book for you. The Secret is about the secret, which is the law of attraction, and the law of attraction is like how basically your mind creates everything. So if you think positively, then good things will happen. If you think negatively, you're on the vibration of attracting more negative things. That's why people have a bad day, because they started off badly, if that makes sense. So it's kind of like what you think, you become. So if you think, I am happy, then you'll start to smile, and when you smile you become more happy. Like, it's just stuff like that. And it's basically saying that like your mind and your perspective on everything creates your reality. So if you look at something, you can take it, you can look at it in a positive way, or you can look at it in a negative way, and like, it just makes so much sense, and like, it basically explains everything. And there's also a movie, so if you're not a reader, you can like literally watch it online for free. There's a website, there's so much stuff. Like, whenever you say the words I am, whatever follows that is really powerful. So if you say, oh, I'm tired, then you're going to feel tired. If you say, I have so much energy, then you're like, oh my god, like, you know, like, the words that you say to yourself, your thoughts are so powerful. And like, if you're doing something like a task, or you're doing something in the gym, or you're like concentrating on something, if you think, oh, I can't do this, well, then you're not going to be able to do it because you're in that negative frame of mind. But if you think, I can do this, then you're going to be able to do it. So I have a list of things that I have attracted with this. So, God, where do I start? Like, so I started to read this around when I was like, the time when I was really, really bad. I was really sick and I couldn't walk. And I remember I was in a really bad place, eating disorder wise, and I was like in a really negative frame of mind, and I used to have really negative thoughts anytime I ate food. And I started screenshotting positive affirmations like, I am healthy, I'm healing my body, I am eating disorder free, I am able to eat whatever I want without negative thoughts, I am able to do all these things. And slowly over time, like, I'd go through eating a whole meal and I'd look back and think, oh my god, like, I didn't think this, or didn't have a bad thought about food the whole time, I was just enjoying it. And like, that was like a very rare thing for me. So the law of attraction also says that if you want something, you ask the world for it. Like, it sounds a bit stupid, but if you ask the universe for it, you believe it will happen, and like, you don't think about it again, the world will shift things for it to happen for you. I was starting to try this, and one of the days in work I was like, oh, I'm going to get tipped today. And I went into work, and I remember that morning I pictured a customer. I didn't put a face on the customer, I just pictured a customer saying, oh, thank you, and like handing me money. And I've gotten tipped, I'd say 2 or 3 times on work, and I had worked there for 3 years. And so one day I was just in work, like a normal day, and I had helped a customer with something, which is like something I'd done on a regular basis. And I was on my lunch break, and then she came to me, kissed me on the forehead, and handed me €5 and thanked me for what I'd done for her. And it was so weird because it was exactly as I had imagined it that morning. I had visualised a customer giving me money and that thing exactly happened. And I remember sitting on my lunch break and I nearly started to cry just because that happened. Like it was amazing that I had imagined that and then it happened, and like it was just like I was like, wow, like this really works. A few days later, I think, I was in work and they sell drinks, these drinks that I really love, like kombucha, and it's like €2.50 for a bottle, but in my work they have like a whole shelf of them, and I was like that morning, I want a free bottle of kombucha. And this was really specific because in my work you have to pay, even though I work there, you have to pay for all the drinks, and I didn't have any money on me that day, and it'd been a couple of days and I still hadn't gotten the free bottle, so I kind of just, you know, forgotten about it, whatever. And then in work I was like to my supervisor, oh, if I take the drink now, can I pay for you, then pay it for you the next day? And she was like, oh no, you don't need to, we're going to bin the bottles so you can have like all the bottles for free that I left there. And I was like, oh my god, so I didn't just get one bottle, I got like 4 bottles for free. So that was like hilarious. There was this festival that I really wanted to go to, called Groove Festival, and I had seen it in magazines and everything and I really wanted to go, and I had it on my vision board because the law of attraction says put what you want onto a vision board, like pictures of exactly what you want, and be really specific on the vision board. So on there I had like the logo for it, and at this time, around this time, I lost the ability to walk because of how bad things were eating disorder wise, and like my mom wouldn't let me go, she'd barely even let me walk out the house, never mind go to a festival where I'd be walking all day and stuff like that. And I was so determined that I was going to that festival, and not only did I gain back the ability to walk over time, but I went to that festival, and like when I was there I was so happy because I had wanted to go for so long, and like I never thought that like at that time when I wasn't able to walk properly, like the idea of going to that festival was like crazy, and just I wanted it so badly, and it happened, and like it's brought so many good things. Because of my eating disorder, when I was really underweight, I like my cognition wasn't working properly, my brain wasn't functioning properly, and I remember sticking on my vision board like being able to concentrate because I was so like malnourished, I didn't have the nutrients, and like I wasn't able to focus on things. And like one of my goals was to be able to read a book, because like when I used to read, like I'd read the words but not take in what it was actually saying, but now I can do that, and like that's amazing. And I know it might sound stupid or it might sound weird for people that are like, oh, you can't concentrate in a book, but if you've been there eating disorder wise, you'll know. But yeah, so now I've read like so many books, and like I can't thank the law of attraction enough for that. I've never really won anything in my life. I've never really won competitions or anything or awards, and like it's always kind of brought me down because I've always put 100% into everything. And I remember I was in work one day and I got employee of the week, and my boss was like, oh, you're such a great worker, like you're such a great worker, like you deserve this. And like it's just like crazy, because the whole time before that I was like, I really want to win employee of the week or employee of the year, because that was also an award. And it just happened to that like 2 weeks before that they started doing some employee of the week and I got it, and like it was crazy. So I was really happy about that. And also with the whole competition thing, I won an Instagram competition and I won like this whole hamper of these Shine powders. They're an Irish company, and I will link them down in the description below if you want to check them out, because they are really good. So I have like 7 full-size things of these powders. it's like every competition I enter I win, and it's crazy, and I'm just going to keep going with that. If you have not heard of the law of attraction, like seriously study it and live by it, because I swear, like, it's just amazing. I will probably post another video about the law of attraction when more things happen, but that's what's happened to me so far, and like it's all been amazing, and like it's why I'm constantly happy, because I just have so much in my life now compared to years ago or even a couple of months ago. Like I just have so much in my life. And yeah, so if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and let me know in the comments below if you have attracted anything with the law of attraction, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.